all the United States of Biafra military to the 40 states of Biafra. We have 40 states of Biafra created by our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa. We are running a confederacy where each state is independent. The only federal structure that exists at this time in the United States of Biafra is the United States of Biafra Defense Secretary's Office, nothing more. That is the only defense office that exists federally at this point. Any other thing is not working for this Biafra redeclared. So we've redeployed thousands of Biafrans to their states to go and continue to defend their states, to remove those reintegrated terrorists, the Fulani terrorists that are coming to kill our people, burn our homes, burn our farms, destroy, rape our men and our women, kidnap them into the bushes. We've redeployed all the Biafran men, able-bodied men and women to go to their state, the 40 states, and defend their land. That is the template of the government laid down from Onyendu to our Prime Minister to this government. The 40 state governors are working closely with all the military, all the commanders. Every state is different. Every state is independent, building and protecting their people. That is the structure of the United States of Biafra. So anyone, any Biafran that is keen, that is helping their motherland in Biafra military, you must go to your state and defend your state. Do not mind the distractors that are trying to make something out of it. There's nothing here. That instruction is very, very clear, and it's the template of this government. Anybody telling you anything different, they are the paid agent of the Nigerian state that are benefiting from what used to be. It's no longer business as usual. It's no longer business as usual. And as I've told Biafrans, a lot of people have hid themselves under the Biafra restoration to commit different crimes in Biafra land. And they will tell you, oh, they want Biafra. They are fighting for the independence of Biafra. All these, some of them are criminally minded individuals that have no place in Biafra land. You cannot hide under, you are restoring Biafra to start to do things that are not laid down from our Onyendu to our PM, to myself, to the USB government. Anything outside this is not acceptable. Anything outside this is not working for Biafra. I'm telling you, they are not. They are not. So the redeployment continues, and I thank all the Biafra men and women that have been moving gradually back to their states to continue to defend their land. I want to use this opportunity to tell those in charge of those camps where we've redeployed all these Biafra men and women. You are holding equipment that we are contributed and bought by the Biafran people, by the Biafran citizens. Our contributions gave you what you have. So we need all our resources back to the 40 states, evenly distributed to the 40 states. Contact the United States of Biafra Defense Secretary on a Bonkoncha to ensure a smooth redistribution of the resources which Biafrans have contributed and given you, to ensure you do not seize, don't seize Biafra equipment, do not seize Biafran resources. That belongs to Biafrans. That belongs to the newly redeclared Biafra. That is what our Onyendu and PM has worked for. Those resources must go to the 40 states of Biafra. So call the Defense Secretary to ensure a smooth distribution of those resources that belong to Biafrans, so that our able men and women will continue to protect our land in the way that Onyendu has wanted, the way our PM has wanted it. Do not seize anything that Biafrans have given you. It is not yours. It does not belong to you. And if you don't take it back, if you don't give it and redistribute it to the 40 states, which we have right now, if any able-bodied man and woman in Biafra land has any issue why they are protecting our land from the reintegrated terrorists that are brought in by the Nigerian state, by Christopher Musa, if they have any issue because you seize the items, you seize the resources that was given to your camp by the Biafran people, if you seize that and you don't move it to where it is needed, you are liable to any life that we lose because we do not have the equipment that we need. So follow up with our United States of Biafra Defense Secretary and ensure even distribution of our resources, including our shoes, the shirts, everything, our caps, everything that be built there, from Onyendu to our PM to this leadership, move them to the 40 states immediately. That is where they need to belong. That is where it needs to be used, because we have the Fulani terrorists in our land, 247 terrorizing our people. We have the reintegrated terrorists wearing Nigerian military and police uniform, arresting our innocent men and women, killing and throwing them in jails. We must stop them. Every resource you have, you must move it to the 40 states, redistribute it so that we can protect our land quickly and faster. The United States of Biafra is not just 1 or 2 or 3 states. We have 40 states that must be protected concurrently at the same time. So we need our equipment you have. We need our resources. Our able-bodied men and women are asking for those resources in their different states. So move it to the states. If you decide to seize it, to use it for those that are sponsoring you, then just know that you are fighting against our PM and our Onyendu, because we have only one nation which Onyendu has wanted, the freedom of his people. That freedom, as we have it now, is in the 40 states of Biafra, not in 1 or 2 states. There is nothing like federal military at this time in Biafra land. We have the 40 states military. The only federal we have is the federal team headed by the United States of Biafra Defense Secretary, Honorable Solomon Nkwocha. Anything outside that, it is not working. It's not working for the United States of Biafra and for our new nation. I want to use this opportunity to bring to the attention of Biafrans of some elements that are still parading themselves on Twitter and social media. These are paid agents of the Nigerian state that continue to distract what we are doing. Again, there is one called ROZ, R-O-Z, ROZ. This person is a paid agent of the Nigerian state. Has nothing to do with the United States of Biafra, has nothing to do with the United States of Biafra military, has nothing to do with the new nation we are building. So this individual called Ross, remember when he was pretending to be Igwe Butuzo, and Igwe Butuzo warned him to stop using his name. Now he's still deceiving some gullible people on Twitter, acting as if he is part of us. These are elements paid by the Nigerian state. Do not pay any attention to them. There is one, the faceless one, called Biafra Unite. This one has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Biafra. These are paid agents of the Nigerian state. They all work with some of the one that our Justice Department have stopped. So I want you all to know they have nothing except to stop the new nation we have built. I want to use this opportunity to let Biafrans know that few weeks ago, we posted something about one of our commanders that almost lost his life, Commander Thunder. And we raised alarm as a government. That is my job. That is the job of the USB cabinet. We cherish all our able-bodied men and women that are truly, genuinely, and when I say truly and genuinely, fighting for the restoration, for the protection of Biafra. That is a very serious thing, because there are individuals parading as they are looking for Biafran, but they are paid by the Nigerian state. And they are Biafrans. People like Benjamin Madubugo, China Sanworu, Emma Powafo, Pete, Chike Doseha, all those people paid by the Nigerian state to distract, paid by the delegitimized governors to distract. The DOS, the Operation Udogachi, Operation whatever they call themselves, are paid by the delegitimized governors. Remember, these delegitimized governors in Southeast and Southside Nigeria, they are working with Tinubu and Christopher Musa to stop the restoration of Biafra. Remember that. So anyone working with them has the same purpose, including some of these Biafrans that our judiciary has taken to court. So it's not just, we want Biafra, we want Biafra, we want Biafra. No. Under whose continuum, under whose line do you want this Biafra? Is it under Onyedu, Simon Ekpa, or Dr. Orabueze and the US cabinet, or under who? Once it's not on this line, they are the paid agent of Nigeria. Do not be distracted, do not be deceived. So when they come out to say they are fighting for Biafra, they want Biafra, you must, as a Biafran, or as an international observer, or as a pressman or woman listening to me right now, you must ask them, under whose leadership is their own Biafra coming? Under whose leadership are they seeking for this beautiful nation? Are they doing their own thing? Once they are doing their own thing, just know they are paid by the Nigerian state or the delegitimized governors. Or are they doing it through the genuine leaders, whom Nigerian state locks up today? Our PM Simon Ekpa, whom Finland locked up today. Why are all these other ones saying they are looking for freedom? Why are they not being locked up? Because the government that are fighting the restoration of Biafra, they know whom the genuine people are. They know whom the real people are. That is why they are fighting Onyendu. That is why they are fighting Simon Ekpa. So all these people parading themselves as freedom fighters, under whose leadership are they fighting the freedom? Are they fighting freedom where the delegitimized governors, you give them money here and they collect money from Biafrans on the other hand, and they say they want to do their own thing. Leave them to do their own thing. No, you cannot do your own thing, not in this one government that we have, because you will create more confusion for Biafrans, and we don't need that. So you must tell Biafrans under whom you are fighting this Biafra. Are you doing your own thing in homeland? Thinking because you have the gun, then you can just do anything because you have gone, you have power. No, we are building a democracy. We are building a democratic country. We are not building a military dictatorship. We're not building a military country. We are building a civilian country, a democracy. Because you have the gun doesn't give you the power above the government. You must be under the government. There are no two ways about it. So those lies, those fake information that those that work with some of you keep spreading. Oh, don't worry, you are the next in line because you have the gun. Because you've been fighting this struggle, you've been doing it for 30 years, 40 years, 20 years. Therefore, because of that, who knows, those that just come now, you just come now, you just came in yesterday. And I keep telling Biafrans, there are people, the beautiful ones are not yet born. There are people that will come into this Biafra leadership next month, next 2 months, next year, and they will do wonders. You will see the way God is going to use them to make our country one of the best in the area of technology, internet, water, anywhere. They are still coming. We don't even have them yet. So you that is boasting, you've been doing this 10 years ago, 20 years ago, therefore, you cannot work under the government. I'm just sorry for you. Because we have only one nation. If you are not for this nation, then you must tell Biafrans whom you are working for. We cannot protect what we don't know. This government, we cannot protect what we don't know. So that is the fact. So, as I was saying, a few weeks ago, we had one of our commanders that almost lost his life in the hand of the so-called Biafrans, because we are our greatest enemy. Our targets are very clear. The Nigerian state that is killing us, the reintegrated terrorists in our land, those are our enemies. But when you see a Biafran start fighting another Biafran, trying to kill another Biafran, because they believe in what Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu believed in, because the person believed in what Simon Ekpa believed in, then you think you can eliminate that person. Then you need to tell me and tell Biafrans, who are you working for? So on that note, I'm going to bring in one of our brothers that almost lost his life in the hand of other Biafrans. And a lot of lies were spread. Some called him a spy. Some said that this government gave him money and we didn't give the other people money. Some said because he spied, he must die. Some of them even think that he's dead too. So he was taken, he was mutilated, he was thrown in a pit, and by the grace of God, he escaped. And today he is here with us. Dear friends, please help me to welcome Commander Thunder to our midst.